Danielle Imbo was a 34-year-old mother living in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. She was known for her lively personality, her love for music, and her dedication to her young son. On February 19, 2005, Danielle spent the evening with her boyfriend, Richard Petrone, a 35-year-old baker from Philadelphia. The two had rekindled their relationship after Danielle's separation from her husband, and the night out was supposed to be a simple dinner and music event with friends. They had dinner at Abilene, a bar and restaurant on South Street in Philadelphia. Friends described the evening as normal. Danielle and Richard left together around 11:45 p.m. They walked to Richard's black Dodge Dakota pickup truck, which was parked nearby. That was the last time anyone ever saw them. The couple simply vanished. Their phones stopped working. There were no bank or credit card transactions from either of them after that night. Surveillance cameras from nearby businesses captured nothing helpful. Despite intensive efforts by both Philadelphia and federal investigators, no sign of Danielle, Richard, or the truck was ever found. The FBI joined the case within days, recognizing the unusual nature of a double disappearance involving a vehicle in a populated city. Search efforts extended into New Jersey and Delaware. Rivers were searched, helicopters scanned the area, and ground teams combed through wooded areas, but nothing surfaced. One theory early on was that the couple might have been victims of a random carjacking. However, there were no signs of distress, no reports of loud noises, and no trace of the truck ever found. The possibility of foul play became the central focus. Danielle's ex-husband, Joe Imbo, quickly came under scrutiny. Their divorce had been bitter, and tension still existed between them at the time of her disappearance. Joe was questioned but denied any involvement. He had an alibi, and no physical evidence linked him to the crime. Investigators also looked into any business or personal disputes involving Richard Petrone, but those leads went nowhere. Years passed with no breakthroughs. In 2008, the FBI publicly stated they believed the couple had been victims of a murder for hire. They said they suspected individuals close to Danielle or Richard may have orchestrated the crime out of jealousy or personal conflict. Though investigators believed they knew who was involved, they lacked enough evidence to bring charges. Both families were devastated by the lack of resolution. Danielle's brother, John Otto, became a vocal advocate for the case and often appeared in media interviews to keep the story alive. Richard's sister also pushed for answers, never giving up hope for justice. What baffled many was how two people and a vehicle could disappear in a city as busy as Philadelphia without leaving a trace. The case had no witnesses, no signs of struggle, and no physical evidence. Over time, theories grew, ranging from mistaken identity to a meticulously planned abduction by someone familiar with both Danielle and Richard's routines. The missing vehicle became a central piece of the puzzle. A black Dodge Dakota is not an easy truck to hide. Despite being listed in national and international databases, the vehicle has never been recovered. This suggested to many investigators that the truck had either been destroyed or very effectively hidden. In 2015, on the 10-year anniversary of the disappearance, the FBI increased the reward for information to $50,000. They again stated their belief that the crime was not random, and that someone had planned and carried out the murders of Danielle and Richard. Yet still, no arrests were made. In the years that followed, the FBI continued to investigate, interviewing old suspects and re-examining forensic evidence. Still, they remained at a standstill. The families have since held annual vigils, hoping someone will come forward with new information. As of today, Danielle Imbo and Richard Petrone remain missing. Their case is still open, and the FBI continues to investigate it as a probable murder for hire. Despite years of work, no one has ever been arrested, and the whereabouts of the couple remain unknown. The FBI believes the couple was murdered in a premeditated act, but no one has ever been arrested,